An 80-year-old billionaire was about to marry his 20-year-old girlfriend. At the wedding, he pulled out a will. He announced that he would give all his assets to his girlfriend. None of his family members would get a single penny, because he believed they only cared about money and didn't deserve any of his wealth. So he wanted to give it all to his girlfriend and signed the will right there in front of everyone. His daughter instantly changed her expression. She stormed out in anger. Howard was furious too.
You could have signed this at home. Instead, you called us here to humiliate us?
Yes, and you came running.
Father, don't do this.
Even though none of them agreed with his decision, no one could stop the old man. Just as he picked up the pen to sign, the lights in the hall suddenly went out. After a moment of chaos, everyone discovered the old man had been murdered. The girlfriend immediately blamed the butler because he was holding a gun in his hand, but the butler insisted he wasn't the killer. Luckily, there was a detective among the guests. He told everyone not to touch the body, so the police could properly investigate, and since they were on a cruise ship, the killer had to still be on board. Until the case was solved, no one was allowed to leave the ship. Everyone left the crime scene, waiting for the ship to dock and the police to take over. That night, the detective and his wife talked about the case. Nick believed the killer was the billionaire's son, Toby, because he had the most to gain from the murder. But Annie thought, the most obvious suspect is usually not the real killer. While they were talking, a gunshot rang out again, followed by a blood-curdling scream. Everyone rushed out to check. They found Toby dead. He was holding a weapon. It looked like a suicide. A few hours later, the ship finally docked. Police arrived at the scene immediately. The chief gathered everyone together and questioned them one by one. But everyone gave the exact same story, and they all suspected the detective couple, because everyone else was family or friends, only they were strangers. And the billionaire died just 2 hours after they boarded. That made them extremely suspicious, and after looking into it, the chief found out Nick wasn't a real detective. He was just a patrol officer. A man who lied about his identity was now the biggest suspect. So Nick and his wife were taken into custody until the police found stronger evidence.